Hello and welcome back to 2 Minutes on Books with Patrice. I am doing a tag. Today is Tag Tuesday and I saw this tag done by CG Rated Books. I will link his channel below, and I think my answers are quite different from his. So let's get into it. The audio book tag. Number 1. Do you listen to audiobooks? Yes, I love listening to audiobooks. Number 2. Has your use of audiobooks changed over time? And I would say yes, because when I first started listening to audiobooks, it was pretty limited. Like, I would use the Libby app and, the Libby library app, and not a lot of the books that I wanted to listen to were available. So over time, the options grew, and then I became a member of Audible. And so, I have a long list of audiobooks on Audible that are waiting for me to listen to. So, yes, it has changed over time. Number 3, how do you choose which book will be read versus listened to? It depends. I am more apt to listen to fiction than I am nonfiction. But sometimes, like the BookTube Prize, or if I am reading multiple nonfiction books at a time, I would try to make sure at least one or two of them are audiobooks. So I guess it depends on the genre, and it depends sometimes on the subject matter. Number 4, do you look into narrators before you listen to or do you go in blind? I do not look to see who the narrator is. If I'm on Audible and it happens to show me before I start who the narrator is, and it's somebody that I really like, then yeah, I'm all in. But no, I don't investigate beforehand. Number 5, do you multitask while audiobooking? If so, what else do you do? So if I am walking for exercise, like by myself, or whenever I go to the gym, I'm more apt to listen to an audiobook. Very rarely do I listen at home. Like if I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm probably watching the news or something at the same time. So, but more or less exercise, or definitely in the car, especially if it's a long trip, then I'm probably listening to an audiobook. And sometimes I listen while working. Number 6, if you're reading a series and you listen to the first books, would you ever switch to reading a later book, or do they now all need to be listened to? If I rarely read series, but if I start off with an audio book, unless the second book is not available, then I'm probably going to listen and not read. But sometimes I will have the book and the audio at the same time to help me get along, especially if it's something really deep, like, a rather deep nonfiction book. Number 7, what percentage of books you're consuming currently are audiobooks? I am reading 4 books right now, and one of them is audio. It's an audiobook, and I have another audiobook in the wings, waiting for me. That was number 7. And then there's a bonus question. Do you have a favorite narrator you enjoy in the audiobook format? So I have a couple. Robin Miles, who has narrated over 500 books. She is absolutely amazing. She has narrated Hidden Figures. She's narrated The Warmth of Other Suns and Cast, both by Isabel Wilkerson. And she has narrated The Personal Librarian. Then I like J.D. Jackson. He has narrated A Little Devil in America, and he has also narrated The Nickel Boys. Fantastic. And there are some others, but those two are definitely favorites. So that is the audiobook tag. I will try to tag a couple of people below, and I hope you enjoyed it. And so until next time, thanks for watching.